Hello, everybody. We're back here again with Rudy's TED Talk. I'm Rudy Gonzalez, and thank you for attending my TED Talk. Today, I'm talking about the Mazda Miata and the history about it and the specs of the Mazda Miata. So, people never knew that a hairdresser car would gain a lot of parts from the car scene in nowadays. This car would people later on will start modifying the car, tuning it up all the way to 600 horsepower, making this probably even be able to beat out a Lamborghini car and most muscle cars. One, because it's lightweight. It's a very lightweight car. So even with just the stock engine being 115 horsepower, it can still be a fun drive. Just how light this weighs. So the car nowadays it's below at least $10,000 in good condition, and that's why most people are finding it affordable to modify it and tune up the cars beyond their budgets. So some history about the Mazda Miata. This is the second gen Mazda Miata, which gained the inspiration from the Mazda FD-RX-7. The Mazda Miata got rid of the pop-up headlights, changed up the engine, making it at least like 120 horsepower, and it was just an overall better car. Alright, so in 1976, Bob Hall came up with the idea and the concept of the Miata and partnered with the R&D department of Mazda to start developing the car. And in 1989, that's when he started developing the first Mazda Miata, the MX-5, also known as the first gen, also known as the MX-A. The redesign of the Mazda Miata MX-5 was previewed at the Tokyo show in November of 1997. And then the newer design got rid of the pop-up headlights, a more powerful engine, and yeah, I was inspired by the FD-RX-7. The fourth generation Mazda Miata was debuted in 2016, and it's shorter and is 2,200 pounds lighter than the predecessor. So this one would be way lighter than that one and push more horsepower than the first one, making it an even more of a beast than it already is. Okay, so some specs of the Mazda Miata. The first Mazda Miata has a 1.6 liter engine with pushing it out at least 115 horsepower. The weight, like curb weight, would be 2,138 pounds. And the latest 2020 Mazda edition, going back and forth, would be this one. Weighs at least 2,341 to 2,403 pounds. And the newer engine is a 2.1 liter 16 valve 4-cylinder, making it able to push out 181 horsepower. So some modifications that people commonly do with the Mazda Miata is have a wide body kit, ordering it on eBay or on the forums of the Mazda Miata, making the car be a bit wider than it originally is. Change up the pop-up headlights to make it look cuter. People call the Mazda Miata a cute car until they see it in the track and beat out their other cars. Some also common ones is just lowering the suspension and just adding a fat spoiler to the back just to make it an eye attention grabber. So the community of Mazda Miata is humongous. This was the 20th anniversary in Japan. 1,000 cars attended that, and then this is just a community in Los Angeles, SoCal, which is probably the biggest community of Mazda Miatas. Just like any other community, behind the car, the Miata has millions of loyal fans and Miata owners. The Miata even has a stronger fan base, like I said, here in SoCal, due to its amazing weather, where a driver is able to pop the top and just cruise down Pacific Highway, where I see most Miata. In Southern California, there's also a Miata owners have a club where you can sign up online over at SoCalM.org. So in conclusion, I want to say that Miata is a fun and a cheap, reliable car that most should start off if they want to get into the car scene. You can't go to the track and not see a Miata. Just having with the driver, just having a smile on his face, enjoying the ride. Even though it's small and how people tease it to be a hairdresser car, the Mazda Miata is still a wonderful car to drift and to just cruise with your buddies at 2 a.m. in the highways. Thank you very much for attending my TED Talk. This is my topic on the Mazda Miata.
Good job, Rudy. Rudy, better have my question.